Okay, so we had all kinds of fun technical difficulty to start this fun time out, and I have learned so much about Zoom in this evening. Don't be overly prepared with Zoom because it'll time you out, and don't overthink it ever. So I just want to say hi. I know a lot of you weren't able to make our call this evening, and we started a little bit late, and we are having a great time with all of you this week sharing about the Plexus products. There is some amazing health changes to have here with Plexus, and it is just truly a treat to be able to have all of you for this week. Tonight we wanted to kind of open the behind the curtain a little bit. We share about these products for more than just our health reason. I mean, a lot of us have kind of a crazy edge, and I know we do. We are very joyous and excited about these products because they change. Sometimes it seems like such a small thing they changed in our life, but it grows to be life changing. And with that comes this amazing community of support and people that have grown to be great friends, and we all work together to share this Plexus with everyone. And when we do that, there's this financial blessing that happens as well. It's an opportunity for health changes as well as financial changes. So I've said hello before, but for any of you that haven't seen me, my name is Michelle Chris, and I'm a gold ambassador with Plexus Worldwide. And I started August of 2016. Now, I will tell you, in August of 2016, to afford our first month of Plexus, my husband called it garage sailing our house. We heard about Plexus the end of June, and we are recovering from a bankruptcy. Finances are super tight in my household. We had me stop working to stay home with our 2-year-old twins. So, I was making pennies bleed to make sure we had groceries in the fridge. And here my friend Leslie pops up talking about something that could change the energy and maybe get rid of all this weight that I had. And I was like, whatever, we'll try it. And she stopped by with some samples, which was very generous of her because she brought them for my husband and I. And after trying them, I'm like, man, I really need to give this a try. There's something here. My husband's like, my wife's crazy and I don't know what her deal is, but if it makes her happy. And he goes, but babe, we really don't have it in our budget. I don't know how we're going to afford this. And I'm like, well, if we do it as an ambassador, it's cheaper. And they have a double welcome pack, so we can both do it, and we'll just get our money back in 60 or 30 days, because I wasn't going to wait 60 days. I'm like, we'll get the money back because it's not going to work. So we started and we tried. End of June, we didn't get to start until August 7th. I had to figure out that money piece for our household. And my husband says I pretty much sold everything that wasn't nailed down or needed to function with our kids. And something happened. We met this amazing community of support. We started to see some changes in our health, in our energy, and even our decisions on how we were spending our money. I mean, we weren't spending on as much junk food. I didn't even think we were spending it on that much junk food before, but to see our budget change and afford this thing that was health, that was giving us health. Now, throughout our journey, there's been tight months, and I've looked at my husband and I've been like, why do you never give me, he never gives me crap about it. He was always very supportive. I'm like, come on, this is a big chunk of our money. Aren't you upset that? He goes, what else do we spend our money on that gives our family this kind of joy, this health? I mean, there is nothing else that we spend money on insurance and that sure doesn't give us health, and this has been truly unique to us. Well, with Plexus comes an opportunity to share. I eventually reached a point where I felt like I had a secret, and I was going to be kind of a jerk if I didn't tell people about it. I tell people about a good sale on meat at the grocery store. So how could I not tell people why I felt so good? And the amazing part of this is I'm a dental assistant. I'm a mom. I've always had 2 to 3 jobs my entire life. Network marketing, I have dabbled, but it was more because I wanted cheap products, which is why I started here, right? The community here grew me. they helped groom me and lifted me up and helped me. I am now Gold Ambassador. This is a recent promotion for me, and it's been fantastic. And it's not the end of the road. The training and the support of this Plexus community has given my family a new vision for where our family finances is going. And we are on track to replace my husband's income within the next year. And that's crazy. I mean, those are choices that are being laid before us because we love on other people and help them. It doesn't feel like a job. It's something I would do for free. And the fact that they pay me is just a huge blessing. So that's why we do these weeks. We want to share with you, number one, the health. Not everyone needs income change, but there are people out there that do. And so we share our story with you so that you know that even if you think it's not possible, I can guarantee there's somebody that's done it. The stories throughout Plexus are fantastic, and the community there, just, it's wonderful. So I'm going to let the ladies here share a piece of theirs, because that's what got me started, was these wonderful people and the connections we've made. And I don't know, what else do you ladies want to add? Who wants to go first? And let's see, alphabetically, it's Jane. Unmute yourself and give us a hi. Are you telling me you don't have anything to say?
First.
I can go first. That's fine, ladies. All right. So I am Christina. Y'all hear more about my health testimony tomorrow. Everybody will. But I have been with Plexus since May of last year. That's actually when I started on the products. And I joined as the wholesale customer / ambassador in August. And it seems how nobody knows what company we're talking about. I am ranked silver in this company. Can you guess what it is? Okay, so I'm pretty goofy most of the time anyhow. So when I joined, I solely joined as the wholesale customer so that I could get the cheapest prices. And it really didn't take me very long whatsoever to realize what kind of business potential this is. And I can't tell you how many times I've talked to my husband about maybe getting a second job just to have some extra play income. Specifically around the holiday times, because it's cold, you don't want to be outside. I live in South Dakota, so I really don't want to be outside. And this just kind of seemed to fit into all of that. Why not try and work the business, help people out, get healthy myself, share the love, and see where it goes. It didn't take me very long to get to the point where I actually pay for my products, because I've shared the products. I haven't had to pay out of my own pocket for my products for probably a year now. And that's pretty huge in and of itself, but I've been able to take some of that extra money and put it towards other bills. And I have a goal. We had some other things come up this year, but I had a goal to have a student loan paid off by the end of the year. Due to some other things like a brand new air conditioner needing to be purchased, that's kind of been put off, but it happens, and that's okay. And we're not stressed out because of having to purchase a brand new air conditioner or something else. So Plexus, I'm not specifically where I want to be in the business, but I'm content with where I'm at, because I know that I'm doing something to better myself and better anyone else that I encounter. And so I'm just going to keep going, and I'm going to keep sharing, because these are awesome products. The opportunity is huge. And as long as we're willing to put ourselves out there, amazing things are going to happen. So that's kind of my story in a quick nutshell. One of you other ladies want to pick up and keep going?
All right, I'll go. Okay, so mine's a little bit different, because I started Plexus in October of last year, so a year ago from now. And I just wanted to feel better and all that, and after, I didn't tell a single soul I was doing it for 2 months. And then my husband knew, and Brooke, my upline, knew, and that was it. So anyway, once I started seeing major changes in myself and what was going on with me, I decided to start sharing it because I wanted my products to be paid for, and because they were helping me so much. I felt kind of like Michelle said, that like I felt like a bad friend because I wasn't telling my friends about what was helping me and it could help them. So that's why I started sharing. Actually had no interest in the business part of it at all. I just wanted my products to be free. And then I just kind of, I don't know, then what really happened was the 60-day trim up happened. And I kind of got pushed into like meeting the community and like going to corporate and getting a tour of the corporate office and meeting the president and having dinner with the president of the company and with Cindy Latham, who's the chief marketing officer, who both of them friended me on Facebook, you guys, like what? So anyway, all that happened. And what kind of pushed me over the edge to think I really want to be a part of this, like business side, was when I went to corporate. And I walked through that corporate building, and one, my picture and my face was up on every single TV that was in that joint because they knew I was coming that day, and they all recognized me. So when I walked through there, people were standing up out of their cubicles and being like, Jane's here. Oh my gosh. Hey, Jane, congratulations. Like whatever, like they knew me, it was crazy. And then the lady that was giving us a tour of corporate, as we were walking through and people were, walking in the hallways or whatever, she'd be like, oh, hey, Susan, how are you? How are the grandkids? Or like, hey, Tommy, what's going on this weekend? Or whatever. Like she knew everybody's name. Like they were just close. And there was like 400 people that worked there. So it was like, like this was something that was cool that I want to be a part of this. And then I don't know if you guys know, but at Plexus corporate, there's a wall, and it's called the Wall of Inspiration. And it's just this big wall of decaled or painted on words, and they're all just inspirational words. Like, I don't know, it just was cool. I was like, take my picture with the wall. But anyway, and then like most places, like in the break room, they have like candy jars or, whatever. How about Plexus has candy jars, but it has products in it? So if you forget your products or whatever, then you just go in the break room and have them. Like, it was amazing. So anyway, I don't know, just the people there are genuine. Everything was like so cool and so fun. And I was like, man, I want to be a part of this company because they treat their people well. And if they treat their people well, then that means that they're really putting in some nice effort and good effort into their products to make sure they're the best they can be, because they truly care about these people. So, I don't know, that was kind of what pushed me over the edge. At first it was selfish because I wanted my products to be paid for, but then it kind of snowballed into what it is now, where I'm helping other people and whatever, but I just want to be a part of something that's so cool. So, my goal now is to, get some trips in the next year, just to be around the people that are all amazing. So anyway, that's my story. I'm out.
Okay. We have 10 minutes, just so you know. It's giving me a warning.
Okay. All right. I'm going to look at my clock right now so that I don't talk too long. Okay. All right. My name is Leslie. I am a gold ambassador. I started my Plexus journey in May of 2016. And I did my product testimony earlier today, so go watch it there. So I'm going to do a little bit on the business side of why I got into the business. I have done MLMs before and have gone broke, taken out loans from the bank to be able to buy my starter packs. And I swore I'd never do this again. But what I did find with this company is how easy it was to get your product paid for. And so when I signed up, that was my goal. My husband and I both started the products together. So when we came in, we bought a double welcome pack, and I signed my mom up the next day so that she could buy a double welcome pack. So that would help pay for my double welcome pack. And so after a couple of months in the business, I ran back into this lovely lady, Michelle, who has signed on and has become my runner and has challenged me from top to bottom in every aspect of this business. But what I can tell you is I work in a really high stress, high paced, highly complicated profession. Christina can vouch for this if you ever really want no confirmation, is I'm a paralegal by trade, and I work as a litigation paralegal, which means I deal with people who want to sue everyone under the sun and who is sitting behind bars, who's in trouble, or who's divorcing who. So my goal as far as the business side of this is to be able to retire. I have set myself a goal and a deadline, and I will not say that out loud for fear that somebody connected with my office is gonna see this call. But what I will say is that if you have a goal of being able to stay home with your children, or you have a goal of retiring from your job, or you have a goal of wanting to work something part-time so you can be home with your kids, or whatever your financial goal is, pay off your house, not go through bankruptcy, whatever it be, this business can make that happen. If you just want to be able to pay your grocery bill every month, it makes me crazy every day. I see people struggling financially on Facebook and in person where they just don't think that they can afford the products to be able to do the business. And I tell you right now, you have something in your house that you can sell to make $100. Guaranteed. You have something in your house to do it. Don't ever tell yourself you can't do this, because there's not one person that walks the earth that cannot do this business. So if you ever have questions on the business, I guarantee you there is somebody that signed you up to be part of this week challenge that can walk you through how to make this a successful for your family, for your kids, for yourself. Don't ever tell yourself you can't, because I guarantee you can. That's all I got.
That is perfect, lady. So we have just a couple minutes. And so what I want to tell you is, seriously, you could change your financial outlook as little as pay for your products and have the health you want, or make this a way to fund whatever hope or dream you have. If you want to be in the ministry and you want to write books, or whatever dream you hold that doesn't pay well, maybe helping yourself get healthy and your friends and family, you can fund it with that. I don't care if you want to stay home with your kids. I started there, but I'm going to get to stay there with this opportunity. And do you want to know what it costs to start a business with Plexus? I know you're thinking like hundreds of dollars, right? $34.95. $34.95, guys. I've spent more at McDonald's on a bad day with my children, okay? I'm serious. $34.95. Do you have to take the products? No. Why you wouldn't want to, I don't know, but it can be just a business opportunity. There have been people in this wonderful Plexus community has so many stories. There was a lady that started out homeless with her many children with this business, and I believe in her first 9 months, guys, was Senior Ruby. I mean, this lady had a fire and a reason to do this, and she had no home, working off of free Wi-Fi. If she can do it, honestly, I don't know anybody that can't do this. The only people that can't do this are the ones that say they can't, because you're right. Whether you say you can or whether you say you can't, you're right. Yes, ma'am. So we're going to talk a little bit more this week on our Healthy Hope Challenge about ways to get signed up in Plexus. Maybe you just want to have some health changes. Maybe you just want to be a customer for a while or forever. There is a place for you in the Plexus lineup, however works for you. If you want the cheapest possible, you can be an ambassador that's a wholesale ambassador. And what's that involve? Well, we're going to go through that. There are ways to buy different products in combos to get your price better. We are here to help you work through whatever is going to be best for you. So thank you for being here tonight. We feel blessed, and when you're blessed, be a blessing. I mean, we get told that from corporate. We really do work with some amazing people, and it starts at the top. This company is fantastic. We have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and not all MLMs are alike. If you want to research the real deal, the pay plan, how we get paid, I'm going to post some graphics on that as well, because the proof's in the pudding. If you know MLM, we're very unique. And if you don't know MLM, you lucked out and you're in the right place, because we do it right and it's done well. So thanks, everybody. I love having you guys. Thank you for hanging in there with the technical difficulties, and we will finish up the week strong. Have a great night, guys. Bye.
Bye.